Thank you, Lord.
Amen. Without Bible says, without faith, it's impossible to please God.
Yes, it is, Lord.
It's impossible to please Him, Brother Jerry.
That's right.
You know, if we live in the flesh, we'll die. If we live in the spirit, we shall live. You know, the Bible says when we get saved, Jesus comes in, He'll sup with us, and He will sup with Him.
Amen.
And you know, and He's our best friend in this world that we'll ever have. I mean, everybody can turn their backs on you and go their way, and you know, they might rob from you, steal from you, and talk about you and put you down. But the Lord, He'll stick closer than a brother.
Amen.
He's somebody you can count on in all hours of the night. He won't do you wrong. It'll always be the right thing for Him to do you. He won't lead you wrong. And you know, you follow and keep His commandments, church. He'll not lead you. I mean, He won't lead you astray. I mean, your friend might take you out here halfway across the country somewhere, and put you out of the car so you can find your own way back to the house. You know, the Lord won't drop you halfway. He'll go with you. I mean, you might get to get hungry, He'll feed you. You get cold, He'll keep you warm. If you need somebody need a shelter, He'll give you a shelter in a time of a storm, in a time of trouble. He'll be there for you tonight. You know, we got a few call-ins here. I'll read them in a minute tonight, and we're going to sing a few more songs and let the preacher come tonight and let him preach and do what the Lord has on his heart to do. But you know, I tell the church many times, you know, we desire your prayers. You know, if we get somewhere in our life and we don't need the prayers of God's people or need God's help, we're in bad shape, church.
Yes, we are, brother.
You know, and I know in my life, and I lean upon Him every day, Brother Jonathan. You know, you go to lay down before you go to bed every night. You know, say a prayer. You know, thank the Lord for the day you had. Thank the Lord for His blessing He bestowed upon you. And don't take anything for granted. Thank God for my job. Thank God for my home and for my children and for everything I got. I know where it comes from tonight. You know, your food on your table. I mean, without God giving that, we'll be without. You know, even the very breath we breathe comes from, it's a gift from God, church. You know, and so for us to think any minute or even for a second that we can do everything on our own, we don't need God's help. We'll believe in a lie right there. The devil's already got us deceived. But you know, we need God, and you know, He chose it to be that way. He wants us to have that closeness with Him. He wants to use you. He wants to walk with you. And He wants to talk with you.
Thank you, Lord.
You know, if you love, you know, if you got a spouse or at home, husband and wife at home, you know, you need to talk to them and communicate with them. And you know, what kind of home would you have? What kind of relationship would you have if one stay in one corner, one stay in the other corner? You don't talk. You don't do nothing. You know. What kind of relationship would you have with God if you say, I'm a Christian but never pray, never read your Bible, never go to church? What kind of Christian are you tonight? You know, if you love Him, you have a desire to go to the house of the Lord. If you love Him, you want to pray, you want to talk to Him. He wants to talk to you. And that's what relationship He wants with you tonight.
Thank you, Lord.
You know, we're going to do one more song, read this off, and prayer request off tonight. If you got something in your heart, call in and tell us. And we'd like to hear somebody getting saved tonight.
Yes, Lord.
You know, that's what I love to hear that. We got one saved Sunday night at our church, and thank God for her tonight.
Yes, Lord.
You know, and you know the devil, he'll keep you in his seat as long as he can, brother. And I tell you, but you know the Bible says, "Greater is He that's in me than he that's in the world."
Amen.
You know, if this is the devil, we'd be out here in a ditch somewhere. He can't pick herself up, and but you know the Lord, He came so we can have peace, love, and joy in our heart.
Amen.
That's what He can give us tonight. So you pray for it. Try to sing a couple more songs here tonight.
Thank the Lord.
Amen. I've a home prepared where